I see children as kites. You spend a lifetime trying to get them off the ground. You run with them until you're both breathless. They crash. You add a longer tail. They hit the rooftop. You pluck them out of the spout. You patch and comfort, adjust and teach. You watch them lifted by the wind and assure them that someday they'll fly. Finally, they're airborne. But they need more string, and you keep letting it out. And with each twist of the ball and twine, there's a sadness that goes with the joy because the kite becomes more distant, and somehow you know that it won't be long before this beautiful creature will snap the line that bound you together and soar as it was meant to soar, free and alone. Only then do you know that you did your job. Welcome to kindergarten. For those I have not had the pleasure to meet, my name is Julie McGann and I'm the principal here at school number 6. It is my honor and pleasure to welcome you to Back to School Night. This evening is but one of many events designed to maintain open communication and enlist your partnership in the education of our children. Over the course of this evening and this school year, you will learn that our kindergarten program has many unique elements that contribute to its reputation as magical. Our program is centered around play, social development, building strong foundations in academics, and ensuring that our youngest learners develop a true love for learning. If you have older children who came through this program, you'll be pleased to know that as our program has grown in recent years, we've been able to put into place additional elements, including a prepaid lunch program, physical education, art, and music. Your children are in for a truly special treat this year. Speaking of treats, I would like to take a moment to speak of the homeschool partnership as a priority. One of the most valuable things we can teach our children in their early years is that we, the school and parents, are partners. Together we can accomplish so much for our children. And our partnership will teach them that you, mom and dad, value, honor, and respect school, which they will then internalize. I ask that you keep the lines of communication open with your child's teacher, sharing relevant information and seeking information directly from her when you have questions or concerns. While our little friends in kindergarten are generally honest reporters, their timeliness, sequence of events, and understanding of cause and effect or accountability are not always accurate. As such, I urge you to reach out to your child's teacher to gather the facts if your child comes home with news of something that occurred in school, which is of concern to you. And trust that when they tell us things about their home environment, we too shall take it with a grain of salt and will communicate and partner with you throughout the course of the school year. Speaking of the homeschool partnership and our goal of communicating, there will be 3 points of formal written communication throughout the school year. The first one is our November checklist, which is a document that we will use as the springboard for a conference between teachers and parents. It highlights the skills that we consider foundation skills to success in all areas of the curriculum, as well as certain important life skills, like your child knowing his or her address. This checklist will be provided to you during your first formal parent-teacher conference in November. In January and June, you will receive a report card. Our kindergarten report card is aligned with our learning standards, allowing us to communicate with you about how your child is progressing with our curriculum. What you're looking at right now is a visual depiction of how your child will be assessed in kindergarten. Here in Oceanside, we recognize that our little people are whole people, with many facets to their learning styles and to the way they are able to show us that they have learned a target skill or concept. As such, you'll see here that your child's teacher will be looking at classwork, homework, class observations, student-to-student and student-to-teacher interactions, and written and oral assessment measures when assessing your child. Our goal will be to gain an accurate picture of what your child is learning and where he or she needs enrichment or support. Our report cards are but one of many ways that we plan to communicate this information to you over the course of the school year. You'll hear more about how we bring our curriculum to life here in kindergarten from your classroom teacher in just a few moments. In addition to your child's homeroom teacher, your child may have the opportunity to share wonder and learning with various other teachers and other classes throughout this school year. We're looking forward to sharing more about these partnerships across our classes with you as the year progresses. So stay tuned to our school website for some pictures. In addition to formal communications, you should have already noticed that your child's teacher will communicate classroom happenings and learning objectives on a weekly basis through her weekly newsletter. Teachers are always available to schedule phone conversations or meetings should the need arise. And serving as another highly valuable vehicle for our homeschool partnership, we encourage you to get involved with our PTA at whatever level is most comfortable for you and your family. And here to speak to you about our PTA, it is my pleasure to introduce you to two people who have committed to volunteering their time to help bring the magic to your kindergartner. Our PTA co-presidents for the 2016-17 school year, Mrs. Jessica Corcoran and Mrs. Tara Stromer.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome.
I am Tara Stromer.
And I am Jessica Corcoran. We are the current School 6 PTA co-presidents. Whether you are a new or returning parent, we would like to welcome you all to the School 6 family.
We would like to quickly tell you a little about our PTA. Despite what you may remember from the days when you were in school, the PTA has evolved beyond bake sales and carpools. Our PTA provides your children with so many fun and exciting events throughout the school year, such as the kindergarten dance, field day, book fair, and movie nights, just to name a few. The PTA is also responsible for planning the exceptional cultural arts assemblies that your children will participate in throughout the year.
Without the involvement of our families, these events are not possible. Our PTA relies on our families to help us staff, run, and fundraise for all of our events. You can make a big impact by giving just a little of your time.
Now, on how you can start your involvement with the PTA. You can sign up tonight at one of our tables located in the hall and become a member. We assure you that we have many different levels of involvement. We want every parent to feel welcomed and a part of their child's educational experience. We welcome stay-at-home moms, dads, working parents, and caregivers.
Additionally, we also have our School Spirit, fundraising, and grocery program tables here tonight. So we ask you to please come by and take a look. School Spirit is selling our School 6 t-shirts, which the children wear on field trips and to our in-school assemblies.
Finally, we would like to invite you all to join us at our next PTA meeting on Tuesday, October 18th at 7:30 in the cafeteria. Also, please join our Facebook page called Oceanside School 6 PTA for updates on events and other important information throughout the year.
Congratulations to you and your kindergartner, and welcome again.
Please feel free to contact me or either of our PTA presidents should you have any questions about School 6. If you were unable to attend our last PTA meeting and you missed my thoughts on social media, I would like to take a moment to urge you as parents to be mindful as we proceed with making the most of social media. Facebook, Twitter, and the likes are truly wonderful resources for gathering advice or opinions, but if you're looking for information or facts related to your child's school or classroom, please come directly to the school. As we all know, misinformation travels quickly through the World Wide Web. In addition to me and your PTA presidents who will always direct you in the right direction for information, your child's teacher is your greatest ally and partner. I would like to thank you for giving me your attention and for joining us tonight. And now, for a very special part of the evening, I turn your attention to your child's teacher, the person who will hold your hand as we let out the string of the kite and watch your child soar as he or she was meant to soar. Have a wonderful back-to-school night and a magical remainder of the year.